Laurie Hamilton, back at you. I am triple time. I have two cameras going. I've got my microphone. And did you know that if you use Google Chrome extension, you go on the top toolbar and where it says tools, because aren't we all tools at some point? You push on tools and you can say period, a new line, period, got it. Alas, you can talk and it types for you. Now, for any of those slow typers or anyone that has dyslexia, and maybe you have a couple of letters stuck on your keyboard, I'm just trying to help you out. So, we do a little bit of everything here. I'm Laurie Hamilton. I am breaking down the shadow side. I am digging the cesspool of the government systemic abuses and violence right here on the Hill. I'd like to note, as a little side note, that yesterday I happened upon the newspaper, the New York Times. Trump. Ugh. Did that even come out? Sorry, I have to let me clear my throat. Yes, he was impeached. I was laughing at the 7-Eleven front door right there. Trump impeached. I've been saying it forever, you guys. 2020 cometh. Now, I have been back here in my little cave, in my cocoon, doing all of my setup, getting my microphones, getting my Facebook, everything, all my accounts, my passwords. And I open up a new YouTube channel, the Laurie Hamilton Project, because I happen to have a lot of Google accounts and passwords that I just can't seem to remember all of them. So, got a new laptop. I got a new printer. I got my little Dymo, and I'm going to go through all of it, do my multi-streams of income, right? So in that, I've been teaching online and writing my book. I have two books coming. And one of them was an email that turned into a book. That it's basically a side chapters of the 7 years tribulation walking through the fire. Right? I'm a fire sign though. Okay. And I'll leave my birth chart for everyone that knows anything about astrology. I'm everything. Okay? Nothing. I'm too much and not enough. All in one sentence. So, yes, I've been in this new place now since June and just been organizing and decluttering, getting rid of things and adding new things that I didn't realize that I needed. And I set up my little office studio, and back behind here is my teacher wall. Okay. So I had to close this out. I can put curtains and everything. Okay. So I've been behind a wall of shame for a while now. Now I'm in Alexandria, Virginia, my hometown. Y'all welcome. And it's really so much, you guys. We're talking about targets. We're military. I'm military, medical, Masonic, all of my family, yada, yada, yada. So I know about the systemic abuse and violences, okay? I am going to call right now to the CSB, and there are side notes on this. And these are the people that came and when Skylar was doing abuse, it's discrediting, okay? So I'm just dotting on my I's and crossing my T's, and that's the editor and writer in me, right? I'm an educator. That's what I do, being pedantic. So I called them after a few times, okay? And this is what we call a nudge theory of fear. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Why did you stop? Grammar suggestions. Side notes. The side notes are important. Sometimes when you're talking, make sure that your camera is actually on. And the talk to text, you want to make sure that it's still going as well. How do you know that? The red microphone icon. It's big and bright and it's thumping, pulsing, as well as my two cameras. I have to make sure that they're on, and then I will go in and edit them. So 6 minutes and 30 seconds of rambling of all kinds of information that for entrepreneurs we must know. So I'm going to call these people and ask them why, after so many times from me calling them, to go, why the fuck do I have to pay for this? It's just an error. It's a human error. It happens a lot. Clearly, from the ineptness. And nudge theory is just a big old F you, okay? We want you to be afraid. We want you to fear and remember that we have the power. Now, I am the cross, people. Grand square. Let's fucking dance. Okay, so I called them, and I'm calling them again. Their phone number, they're right here on St. Asaph Street, Alexandria, Old Town. Beautiful place. You should check it out. Their building looks like a Franklin Lloyd Wright throwback. It's really pretty. And they told me that I had to go, but then they're like, no, you don't have to go. Well, somebody told me that I had to come, but I have to pay here, but I don't actually have to be here. And you want me to pay for this visit that I don't actually have to be here? That while I was going there, David sent me another threatening text that he was going to call. I'll I'll show you all of the narcissism scapegoat and how the military treats people. Okay, so you don't know, but my daughter has nonverbal autism. Okay, she's been abused. I've been abused. So now I'm just taking my queenly magician craziness and showing how the systems actually work. Suffice it to say, it's quite monotonous and trifling, and you have to deal with a lot of trolls, and they demonize you. But my Capricorn rising is the devil in tarot. So come on, motherfuckers. Let's do this. Oops, did I say motherfuckers? Mumpa. My girls aren't supposed to talk like that. Oh my god, imagine all of the languages that I speak and discourses and registers. Ooh, let's talk linguistics. Their phone number for the CSB, Alexandria CSB, which is, what is it, the community sucking bitch? I don't know. Community Support Bureau. Who cares, right? Who cares? Make your check payable to City of Alexandria. Well, of course. One. I have to always push 703 746 34 4-4. I have to use my white voice. Clear my throat. I don't want them to show up at my house again and admit me. False entrapment. I'm going to write all of the details, the codes, laws, violation.
Reimbursement unit's voicemail at the Alexandria Community Services Board is not answering. This mailbox is full and cannot accept new messages.
Imagine.
To disconnect, press 1. To enter another number, press 2.
We won't be wasting our time there. I do need to make this call, though. We need to have them answer. Of course, now it is Friday afternoon, and we wouldn't want. Oh, till 3. Oh, it's 2:21 right now. Imagine. Well then. So anyway, $215. Can we see here? Well, it's backwards. Okay, so the date is Monday, 23rd of 2019, and I did call a few times. I called them and asked them, why the fuck am I getting... Oh, of course I didn't say why the fuck. I was like, why can't you people... that's worse than the F-bomb, okay? But we don't know that, okay? So why do you people keep sending me these things? Do you see that? October, whoopsie, let's go backwards. October 13, 2019. Want me to pay $215.53. Of course, me, not that I'm a pack rat anymore, but there's certain documentation that you need to keep, and this is my prior address that was addressed to my old address right there at the Fields of Old Town, which I will be covering in another video, and plenty of information that I am writing about in, I haven't figured out how many pages it's going to be, but I did make a nice little image and book cover, A Diamond in the Fields of Old Town by Laurie Hamilton, because the apartments are called the Fields of Old Town. And upon my genealogy, because we are historians, my mother was in the Virginia Historical Society. We have to say it like this. The Virginia Historical Society. We have to know our roots. Oh, and I did. And they buried me. Great. I'm a diamond. Wow. This is smug. This is a grin. Yes, Laurie. Multifaceted. Faceted face. Okay, enough with linguistics. Etymology. What happenstance that my ancestors across the street opened up the seminary. Okay? Those are the Custis Lees. I know, we don't like the Lees, do we? Bunch of racists. Did you know that not all of the Lees were with the Confederacy? They were on the other side, right? For the people, by the people. You don't hear about them, do you? Even though the South lost. I know, I'm the worst Southerner ever. You're supposed to love your heritage. You're supposed to love it. That's not what it means, the rebel flag. I know the Confederate, I know, but it's still, no, I don't want you to take down these statues. And I realize that divide and conquer, I know all of that, but I have to deal, okay? And I have to deal with a bunch of trolls that don't know anything about history. And they run around dropping N-bombs, okay? Because I was living right up in the freaking ghetto, fighting for the people that they just were like, okay, so maybe it's little white girl, little white lady and her retarded kid. Oh my God, you guys, people are just awful. I was like, excuse me? I'm talking about Michael Jackson. What do you mean? Oh, wait a minute. I'm taking it from my family because why can't you just marry a nice white boy? And I did. And look what happened. Major David Lee Hamlin of the Cybersecurity U.S. Army at the NSA. How are you? Yeah, I love your daughters and I will protect them from you as well. You sick son of a fuck. Appalachian mentality piece of shit. But anyway, so I was writing the list of everything that I've actually lived through. I mean, I've died twice, okay? But I did return thrice, and I brought the universe and all the angels with me, okay? And when I was living over in Germany and I got lost in the Giza pyramid, okay? Yes, that was a whole other thing. And I saw what would happen. So I'm good. I know. I mean, not the details like, them beating and like, oh, just what they've done to Skylar at T.C. Williams High School. Yes, remember the Titans right on King Street. So, um, now I'm just making a nice little rantaculous rant. Maybe we'll make this the intro video of The System's Down, because my other book is, I know, really, it's the healing journey, people. You have to do this, whether or not you're a writer or not. I'm not exactly a writer. I am a writer, but I'm not technically writing right now. Google extension Chrome is writing it for me using my voice. Then my throat chakra is opened. Hello. I need to bring on my crystals. I have my blue crystals, okay? So, yes, I can tell y'all everything about the history and the psychology and the physiology and all the other seedy shit. Seed. Buried like a diamond in the rough. Huh? But I'm a Hamilton, so we deal, right? We deal big. Okay? So I'm going to call them later and I'm going to just upload this. Well, you know what? I need to just upload one of them. I haven't figured. Okay, this is really what you have to do, okay? This is literally what you have to do. You have to stop. And then you have to start again. Because sometimes the voice activating, sometimes it stops. And you don't want to just keep going and going and going. Trust you me, you lose a lot of time and energy doing that. See my hairy eyeball? Or my eyebrows? That's the eyebrow. This was fun. Okay, and I have all my striped jaw. I know it was like, oh my god, I look like a prisoner. So fucking I'm a spiritual gangster. I don't give a shit, right? So it's all in the fun, right? I'm an April Fool's baby, by the way. So if you don't like this, too bad. If you don't like me, then you don't like yourself. So I am just a reflection, because that's what diamonds do. They don't shine, you dumb fuck. They reflect, okay? And I've reflected, but I don't deflect. As David Lee Hamlin, U.S. Oh, I'm sorry, Major Payne David Lee Hamlin. That's so rude. Right, well, he killed my fucking dog, Skylar's 18-year-old beagle, okay? When they took me in. But I'm just going to make a little list to show y'all how much they can fuck you. As a matter of fact, after I got out of the psych ward, which was wonderful, thank you so much for that unique experience. It's kind of like 60 Days In, where they go in and undercover. Do you know me? I'm a chameleon. I can go almost anywhere. And I'm right here. I'm telling you what I'm doing. And you still want to act like and I have to freaking report this shit. And you still want, and you like, oh, okay. No, it's hubris. Okay. So we have the list of all of that. I'm just going to stop it here. I'm trying to make it go to 20. Since we're going into 2020, I want to make it a 20-minute video. Okay. And I'm going to edit the out of it. And then hopefully it'll be 20 minutes. Okay? Okay. So much love to you and yours and all of that good stuff. It's 2:30 and Skylar gets off the bus. Today is her last day before the holidays. And then they go back on the next year. See you next year. No, I'm actually making videos all night tonight. This is good times. So I have all my setup. And since these fucknuts aren't going to answer, I'm waiting for my Amazon seller account to go in. And I'm going to set up the rest of my equipment, go in with all my books, and then probably do some laundry because you know how we do. Mamas have to do everything, right? So much love to you. And yeah, we're out. Y'all like and subscribe. This is new. This is totally new. Tell your friends if you want the seedy shit and you want to laugh about the fucknut assholes. Laugh at someone that doesn't know how to cuss but does a good fucking job at saying shit ass bitches. Assholes. And I'm going to have to probably bleep this out too. I can do it myself because I taught myself how to video. Are you going on the online? Are you going? Are you doing internet? What the, these are articles, people. You're just going online. You're not going on the online. Okay, come on now. All right, so I'm going on the YouTube. Let's laugh and just have a freaky F fest. Friday, Friday. I know. I'm actually too serious. But I'm covering some heavy stuff, you guys. I have to transmute this mess, okay? And if I could be raped and sodomized and killed and beaten and, defamation of character and slander and all the rest of the Snowden bullshit, Tom Grisham, Tom Clancy ass shit from a white woman, a teacher. Imagine. Thank God I'm white. Ding, ding, ding. Pew, pew. I'm just waking up your ancestors, bitch. You don't like it? Good. Won't you think about it? Why don't you like that? Because it's true. Dip down. I gotta pull up my crystal. There you go. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit of everything, but systemic violence, abuses, violations, and all of the other codes of conduct and ethics. And then the next one, I'm going to talk about data, how they stole money from me. And then they lied about me, but I can't do anything because they're in China? What? Because I don't speak Chinese? What? You're funny. And I've got all of my students, and you should see the emails that I wrote them. But you will, because that's my thing. Lots of more fun. I like to write. We like to write it. I like to party. Party and writing is my party. Again, out. Bye. See ya. I'm trying to throw up some gang signs because I'm a gang of Gemini Moon, right? My whole squad here. They should pay me to troll predators. Actually, I pay myself. Okay, enough already. Enough. Have a good day. Ciao. For now.